Are you ready?
Yeah. Is that how it's going to start? It's just, are you ready?
Are you ready for it?
Does Mabon want to throw down?
It does. It does.
Sorry, I was sipping on
and
my
we're going to talk about it.
Pina colada.
I know, on the beach.
On the beach.
On the top floor.
Of a beach house. Should we talk about that for a minute?
Yeah, we should.
Before we just jump into
I think
Mabon?
we need to take a minute to describe our surroundings.
I think we should. Let's paint a word picture.
We're good at that. I couldn't even say it without wavering at the end.
We're good at that. So we're sitting in a beach house that we in no way paid for ourselves.
Nope. No. Oh, I love parents.
Oh, man.
Let us crash this place. So that said, we are in a little 3-story it's quaint. It's cute. We're in a cute little 3-story beach house.
Yeah.
About a quarter of a mile max from the beach.
Good walking distance.
Great walking distance.
Don't need to jump in a car or anything.
And it's not like you have to cross a street. It's just like this little neighborhood of beach houses. And you walk about a quarter mile. And then it looks, you know what it looks like? And I know people will scoff because they're like, yeah, it's Galveston. The way that this beach has been so well taken care of, it looks like pictures you see of like Cape Cod. Because there's like the wooden bridges and it goes over the field of wildflower dune things. And then you just open out into the beach. And we've been fortunate enough for Galveston to be blue this weekend.
Yeah, that the phenomenon happened.
I've never seen it.
Where it clears out the usually brown waters of Galveston, Texas, which is nothing wrong with the water. It's just like
it's
super,
just a lot of silt.
Nutrient rich, I believe is what they say.
But our skin feels great.
Yeah, we're burnt.
I'm very burned, but I'm gonna tan, man.
And I'm gonna stay hot pink for about 3 days. And then just wake up one morning completely back to where I was.
You've done really good, though, at protecting yourself. I kind of wanted to get a good burn in. My upper body is bare, more bare a lot. I wear tank tops or crop tops and things like that.
It's one of my favorite colors.
Always cover my lower body. I wear long skirts a lot and things like that. So it is like not suntanned. And I went out on the beach, we all did, for 2.5 hours yesterday. And I had put sunscreen on once.
Your little tush got burnt.
And my whole leg situation.
My
everything.
whole tush.
All of it. Everything.
One whole tush.
Basically back down and really my whole lower body is red.
It's been great. It's been nice. It's been a vacay.
Yeah, it's been. How was your vacation?
It has been fan-fucking-tastic. Thank you.
You can tell that we're in the very languid state.
Yeah, we're
of
relaxed.
Vacation.
We are super relaxed. Well, we went out to the beach like first thing when we got here yesterday. And we spent like 3 hours.
I got in the water.
Yeah.
And I don't do that.
Me neither. I'm too scared of sharks.
We were in there, man. And we were swimming with the waves.
We were fighting them.
Oh my God. I chest bumped the ocean.
Yeah, you did. That was pretty cool. That was fun.
Felt amazing.
We did like a dual chest bump at one point.
To the ocean, and it just felt like we were bros with the water.
Just at the moment you make contact with a chest bump with the ocean, you just feel at one with everything. Just in that like split second.
It was, and oh my God.
Like, yeah, I'm touching every continent. So stupid. But there's another holiday coming up.
Yeah.
That's not just our holiday that we're on right now.
Yes.
It's
our
worldwide.
holiday.
Our holiday. Very UK.
We're English.
I prefer calling a vacation a holiday.
A holiday. I think it makes perfect sense.
And it sounds nicer.
It does. Holiday. And then vacation.
I'm on vacation.
I think it's because vacation can really fuck with our accents. Holiday. Yeah. I mean, you can be like holiday.
I'm on holiday.
But that's not as strong as vacation.
There's no good way to say vacation.
There's no A in there that you can southern up. Like,
I don't like it. But point to me a person who has ever said the word vacation and not sound like a dumbass. Nobody.
I think... I don't know.
What if you were British and you said vacation? You'd still sound like a dumbass.
I actually can. I don't know if I can.
Vacation.
Vacation.
Vacation. Was that Australian? What was
that? Vacation.
Vacation?
You sound like New Zealand. You sound like Reese Darby.
Nay bees, nay honey. That's my New Zealand.
That's great. But we are talking about a holiday, all of that aside.
We are. We're actually, actually.
We're talking about the fall equinox.
We sure are.
Also known as Mabon.
Mabon.
Okay, yeah, that was great. It could be called Mabon, Mabon, Maboon, Mabon. It was like all of these things. It's like, I don't think it actually can be called these things.
Well, for like one of the first times, I think maybe ever, Macy and I actually sat down at the same table to do all of our like...
I think that is the first time we've ever done that. Yeah.
So we were kind of sliding each other tidbits here and there. And at one point she was like, gave me all the pronunciations. And I just decided on the spot, it will never be anything but Mabon.
Mabon. Yeah, that one was delightful.
Mabon.
There's many names. There's a shitload of names for this day. It covered a pretty wide swath of territory.
Love a wide swath.
Okay. So I'm gonna rattle these off to you. There's a bunch of them. It's also known as Harvest Home.
Whoa.
Isn't that sweet?
I take it back. That's what I want to call my house.
A harvest home.
God damn.
I know. Winter Finding.
No, that's what I
Isn't
want.
that one cool?
Good. This is the best.
That would be a cool name for a house. Like, oh, we must go to Winter Finding. It's like a thing.
I'm taking it.
I like it. Alban Elved. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I wrote my D really curly, and I thought it was Alvin Elvedo. I was like, no.
Alvin Alvarado.
Yeah. So, no, Alban Elved.
That just makes me think of Elf Shot.
I know.
Which I can't stop thinking about.
Fucking Elf Shot.
I got the Elf Shot.
I got the Elf Shot. Oh, it is also known as the Second Harvest Festival. It is also the Festival of Dionysus. He drops in.
I did see that.
There's some Dionysus.
He drops in.
He just swings by.
I do imagine him being a very kind of dropping by kind of person.
Yeah, he would. Got a jug of wine.
Just kind of, oh, he's here. Everybody gets excited.
Oh shit, is that Dionysus?
Yes, he dropped by. It's like he graces you with his presence.
I mean, if you're like, you mainly preside over wine, I feel like you're a chill dude. Like,
you might just be the dude.
You might be. He is. He's the dude.
He's the dude.
He always, instead of a White Russian, he's just got like a cup of wine everywhere he is.
That's a fucking beverage here.
Speaking of, it is also known as Wine Harvest. Harvest for first fruits.
A little lazy.
Yeah, but it's very literal.
But still nice.
You know.
Yeah.
Feast of Avalon, which sounds like a fantasy novel. Which I think there's a series called like Mists of Avalon or something like that. I've heard of that before. I don't know what that is, but I think it's real.
I think it's real.
Or cornucopia.
Yep.
And this is a day of all about the cornucopia.
Oh yeah.
They're everywhere.
Horns aplenty.
I love that it's called Horns
Horns
Aplenty.
of plenty.
I just love it. It flows right off the tongue.
Horns aplenty.
Horns Aplenty.
Horns aplenty.
So, when considered in terms of winter finding, the term, like, you know, when they're like, oh, this is, you know, winter finding. Yeah. It lasts from the day of the equinox, this year being the 21st, Saturday.
Oh, right.
All the way to October 15th, or Winter's Night, or it's also the Norse New Year. Oh. So winter finding goes from September, this year, it would go from September 21st, the fall equinox, all the way to October 15th, which is Winter's Night. Oh. That's like in a Norse tradition.
Yeah, I saw some stuff about Norse tradition and it being...
It's a very, there's a lot of Welsh influence and whatnot flowing through here. Traditionally, this date was celebrated a lot of the time on September 25th because a lot of like peasants and shit didn't really know how to calculate the equinox, you know? Like that took instruments a lot of time to really kind of find out like exactly when it's going to be.
Kind of guessing.
Yeah. So they would just stick it right on September 25th. All right. That's where they had it. And it was given, it was also given the Christianized name of Michaelmas. I know. Like Candlemas is cool.
It's badass.
But Michaelmas feels like you're just riding on the coattails of Christmas to me.
It's just Michael's happy about it.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it's kind of fun. It's like, it's what I picture if Michael Scott needed to make a holiday.
Literally
that's
what I was
all
thinking.
I can think of. He would call it Michaelmas.
It's Michaelmas. Very much like the time he dressed up as Jesus because Phyllis was Santa.
Oh, God.
That was Michaelmas. All right.
There's so many things that can be referenced in that show that just makes my stomach cringe. Like, he is so cringy. It hurts me. Oh, God.
Oh God!
And of course, that is in honor of the Archangel Michael. I mean, he's, in case you didn't know, just had to clarify.
Can I call you Mike?
Back in medieval times, contracts and rent payments usually would fall due on this day a lot of the time.
Huh.
Yeah, that and Easter. So on Easter and Michaelmas, you had to pay money to people you owed money to. Seems more like a real dampener to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Party time.
Yeah. I mean, if you're the collector, I guess it's the best day in the universe.
I guess you got to measure it somehow.
On this day,
some people have some real mixed feelings about.
they're like, oh, God, you do. You have, and I feel like there's no in between.
It's like a festival and some fire and cozy snacks, and I gotta pay pay all my dues.
So you're all either just like grumpy and pissed off, or you're the people who get paid that day and it's a party.
Oh, can you imagine?
Oh, but that's the best day.
I want to be that guy on that day.
No shit.
Hell
You'd be the landlord for everybody who has to pay rent on
Strutting
Michaelmas.
around, the big glass of wine.
You know what? With Dionysus.
You know what today is? Come drop by, Dionysus is gonna be there.
Oh God. So equinox. So that means on this day, the day and the night are going to be the same length.
Yeah.
Which leads to a lot of ghosty shit.
Ooh.
This is kind of the baby Samhain.
Yeah. Or as somebody on the Facebook Live called it, Samhain Eve.
I like that. Yeah, and it's pretty, honestly, when I was reading this, I was like, so this is just the stepping stone to Samhain, pretty much.
Practice Samhain.
Yeah, get it all ready. It's also, so this is like, the beginning. It symbolizes the beginning of fall, which is good. I'm ready for that to happen, so now all the shit that started coming out by September 1st can fucking chill.
Yeah.
At least it will be fall at that point. And it's like, all right.
Listen, I'm the first person to be excited for fall, because that means winter is about to show its ass up. But give it its fucking due.
This year has been particularly, I feel like it was August 25th, and they had cornucopias and like pumpkin wreaths out. And it's like, no.
The other day I saw people getting excited because like pumpkin spice was
No,
back.
it's too hot. It's too hot for that.
And I was like, it's not time.
It's not time.
It's not time. I want it to be time, but it is not.
But I also forget that we're in the South. So maybe
that's
when you hit September up in Maine and shit. Yeah. I think that's when the leaves start turning. I could be wrong, but I think it starts then.
Yeah.
So maybe up in the north, but right now it is 105 degrees and pumpkin spice makes me want to die at the thought of it.
I like pumpkin spice.
I do too.
I'm not a hater of the spice.
But I need some good crisp, cool weather to drink it in.
And I mean, it's like, I already see people putting pictures on Instagram in like sweater weather. And
it's gotta be because up in Montana and shit, it's cool right now.
God, I just want to be in Montana.
I could be in Montana right now. I mean, I couldn't right now because I'm at the beach. I would rather be here than there. But I would love to. I could chill in Montana.
It's just a cold Texas.
It looks like that.
It's just a cold Texas.
Isn't Montana? It is Montana where they filmed Brokeback Mountain, right?
I guess.
I think they did, and that it's beautiful. That whole is.
I would just cry the whole time.
I know.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
I love Montana.
All right.
I get to. This episode's about Montana now.
It's sponsored by Montana.
It's like made in Georgia.
Yeah,
I love Montana. I'm gonna apologize if anybody out there can hear me just getting down on this pina colada. It's so good.
So, along with it being the beginning of fall, that also symbolizes the beginning of the land yielding. It is now yielding to wintertime, and it's we're entering the decline. We're entering that phase of the year. Moon in September is the wine moon, and that makes sense. You know, this holiday is all about the wine. Yeah. Major wineage.
Yeah. Big wine time.
It's wine time.
Big wine boy.
Sound like Fred Armisen.
What?
You sound like Fred Armisen.
Get your little daddy.
Oh, Joey. He's very delicate. Dude, that show comes out in like a month, and with the third season, and it's all I can think about. At least every day, like I do. I kind of wake up every day, and I'm like, I'm one day closer to Big Mouth, and I'm so ready for it.
It's happening.
Oh, and I saw this and thought it was interesting. And also the moon that is closest to this day, depending like on what I don't really know what that means. I don't know if that also means the wine moon, or if there's, depending on where the full moon falls, if it's the moon before or the moon after or whatever. Whatever one is closest to this day is the harvest moon.
Yeah. Okay, harvest moon.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Which makes sense because that's when you picture it, in fall. You have the orange harvest moon.
Yeah.
And I love a good harvest moon.
Yeah.
Like,
I love a good harvest season.
Yeah.
We're not the harvest doesn't mean, I guess, that much to us as individuals.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it's still a harvest. We still get our food and can live.
Yeah.
Thank God. But we're not the ones out there doing it.
Yeah.
However, it does bring those cozy reminders of the harvest season, and it's just one of my favorite. I know I'm not special. Everyone's favorite time of the year is right now.
Yeah.
But I'm just happy it's back.
It's here. So also on this day, the sun moves into Libra.
Oh.
Yeah.
The earth is a Libra.
The earth is a Libra.
And a wild Terry appears.
A wild in her natural habitat with a glass of wine.
Howdy. Here she is, from the woman who brought you
Crap! Crap!
And I wanna shoot, whoop, whoop. I wanna whoop,
I wanna whoop.
I guess we should also kind of mention that we do have a
full house.
A full house. We have an audience here. We now have Miss Terry, and now we have also Miss Ashley.
Oh yeah,
friend of the show, star of episode 4 and 4.5.
Oh shit,
Miss Ashley Frazier.
Hi.
Hi there. Hi. Doing that ASMR voice. Get it.
And just breathe.
There she's a natural.
So, Charlie, did you know the word Mabon is Welsh for great sun?
Okay, wait. I need to compartmentalize that. That's kind of counterintuitive to what it's about, right?
I do. Okay, I am so fucking confused about what happens on this day and how the mechanics of it work. I'm going to get into that, and it doesn't make sense to me.
Sure.
And I'm so thoroughly confused.
Sure.
So, it refers to the divine son of the light.
Now, wait, you're saying the son of the light, so we're talking about like S-O-N?
Son. Yeah.
Or S-U-N?
Son. S-O-N.
Son. Okay.
Also, the Great Mother.
Okay. Great Mother being Earth?
The Great Mother being Modron. Let me just get into this, dude. I'm so thoroughly confused. In their mythology...
Norse?
Yeah, Welsh.
Okay.
Mabon celebrates Modron, the great goddess of the earth, who gives birth to Mabon, her son. Modron is the guardian of the underworld.
Okay.
So they have very similar names.
Okay.
Modron is kind of like earth goddess, mother goddess, kind of the goddess figure.
Divine feminine in this story.
And then, yes, and then Mabon was the son. Okay, so that's where we are. The way that the mythology goes, that 3 days following Mabon's birth, he's kidnapped or he's disappeared or something happens.
He's a baby. He's kidnapped.
He's a babe and he's taken.
Gotcha.
And he is secreted away in like the magical underworld, which is also Modron's womb. So he's like born and then like, back in, but in like this weird underworld. It's
symbolism, but also literal interpretation.
I think so.
Okay.
And then so there he stays and he strengthens and remains there until he is really fully born as the son of the light on Yule. So he's born for 3 days, and then it seems like he gets secreted away to the other world, but she rules over that. I think, but it's also her womb. So he's born and goes back in and then comes out for real on Yule. I think.
Okay.
I read so many different things, and I was like, I think that's how that goes.
Maybe it's because a lot of these old stories are real.
Well, and there's a lot of fluidity in the roles here.
Yeah.
People are just sons, but also husbands, also fathers. So it's tough. This was a day to have a respite from work. This was not a day for working.
Nah.
A lot of these festival days, like Imbolg, yeah, the milk, like get ready for winter and all of that, like the milk holiday is what I mean.
The milk one.
Yeah, the milk one. But Tori, that's the day you go into your barn and you dust off your plows and equipment because you're like, it is getting to be time, it's a day of working and things like that. This is not. This is the day of we've worked all a hot ass summer long. We're going to chill today.
Yeah.
And because of that, it makes it a pretty just chill day, which is great. I mean, like the wine is flowing. There's a lot of food. There's food everywhere. It's a big harvest day.
Is it technically a feast? One of the feast
It
holidays?
It is one of the 3 harvests. So it is. It's a harvest day, and it's kind of sometimes like a little mini pagan Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I
saw it kind of alluded to a Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's kind of like that day a little bit.
Well, it's also all about, from what I was saying, it's all about gratitude. Gratitude is such a huge part of it.
It is. It's one of the oldest European celebrations, but it always hasn't had the name Mabon. I saw some things that, and I didn't check it to validate it, but like there's some debate that the name Mabon like really took hold for this day was as late as the 70s.
I saw that too.
Yeah. And so it's had many names. As I said, like Harvest.
What was the badass one?
Winter's Finding.
Winter's Finding.
But I also loved Harvest Home.
Harvest Home, that's right.
Yeah. So those those kind of older type things, but the name Mabon itself kind of attached itself to this day more recently.
Mabon. Thank you.
Mabon.
Thank you very much.
Mabon. It's anything, any way you want to say it.
Yes, Mabon.
Mabon. It's the end also of the Witch's Year, which I like that it's like the end. It's like Witch's Eve, Year.
Yeah. I also love that we get our own little calendar.
Yeah. We run on a different schedule. It's also it's kind of known as Witches Thanksgiving, which I thought was really cute.
Bet a group of witches could put together a bang.
Oh my god.
Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like just do like a potluck style. Everybody brings what they're good at. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I love a spread.
Everybody brings what they're good at. I love that.
Yeah, your specialty, whatever it is. It doesn't matter if there's 18 different kinds of mashed potatoes. It's just
they're
bring
gonna be
what
the
you're good
best
at.
mashed potatoes you've ever had.
Oh god. We should do that one year. Just do Witches
really
Thanksgiving.
should. That would be
Cauldron
fun.
cook.
Oh my god.
The cauldron cook.
The cauldron cook off. We gotta make it a con. Whatever your specialty, whoever specialties, whatever it is.
We gotta make it
gotta be a winner.
competition.
I've got to be competitive somehow in this situation.
There's that root shot.
There it is. So on this Sabbath, I realize that I say Sabbath and Sabbath interchangeably. I've never been able to attach to one. The crone takes the stage. She moves into the crone form for the coming portion of the year. For the the remainder of the calendar year. The majority of the crops at this point have been gathered. So there's just a bounty of fruits, nuts, jams. You start making things like that. Wines. This is big time for wines, of course, if you haven't figured that out. Like the whole day. In Welsh and Scottish traditions, wine would be poured into the ground, kind of as like an honor to the earth and to honor the crone's transition, the departure of summer, and the sunlight, which sucks. These transitional fall harvests, I'm always just kind of like, yeah, you're great, but you're also a landmark and it's about to get fucking cold and I don't want to do it again. I barely made it through last year. And also just to give thanks to the harvest.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of, just like how you always see in movies, like when you're trying to honor somebody or whatever, you pour one out.
Pour some out for one's homies, yes.
In Ireland, it was customary to visit the graves of your ancestors.
Oh.
Big ancestor day.
So this is like a little Samhain.
It is a little Samhain. Well, there's a reason for it. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, no.
I don't know where it is in here, but I was just like, huh. So, and especially female ancestors, I didn't look that up to see why, but apparently this is a big day, it seems like, for honoring like your matriarchal type ancestors.
Okay.
There's a couple of theories as to why in Ireland on this, in this time that was a custom of this. And one of the beliefs is that it was kind of important to butter up your ancestors on this day before they fully walked the earth on Samhain and decided to wreck your night.
Okay.
So in case your great grandma has not been honored enough and she wants to come back on Samhain and tell you that she's mad at you, visit her on this day and get her all buttered up and happy, and then Samhain's gonna roll around and she'll be so happy to see you, and then she won't burn your house down.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
This seems like a little cheaty.
Yeah,
this is a little shystery.
Let me get my one visit in.
Yeah, you don't talk to you all year. Then you're like, the big visit's coming. I should put in a phone call.
Exactly right.
Yep.
Oh.
It also is thought to be during this time of balance between the light and the dark, Tombs and burial sites were kind of neutral ground. Bad spirits couldn't hurt you there because the light was equal to the dark.
Okay.
So it was kind of like, yeah, we can go visit everybody because none of the baddies are going to be able to come get us.
All right, yeah.
So, the kind of this blurring of good and evil to make it just neutral. Nothing really bad's going to happen. Druids call this time, and I did not learn how to pronounce this, but it looks like Mabon Fomhar.
Okay.
It is ME'An space FO'MHAIR.
Mabon
Mabon Fomar.
Fomar.
I'm not certain.
FOMO.
I have no clue. Fomar. Foam hair.
Foam bar.
Mofo.
Crap. Okay. And on that day, this honors the forest god. So there's just a lot. This day was sacred to a bunch of different heritages and cultures, but they all kind of had, a lot of them had different shit going on this day. Like you have the forest god, you have Mabon, Modron, and that whole story. So it just kind of, it was an important day.
Yeah.
But in determining how, so it seems like just depending on the culture, you get a different story.
Well, it seems to make sense because if harvest time, if we're going back to a time where things marked our passage through time instead of dates on a calendar.
Yeah.
If harvest time is happening pretty much all over, give or take, all the cultures have a thing to kind of mark what's happening.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that more people would celebrate this than, say, some other kind of nondescript,
Yeah.
part of the year. So I get it.
I feel like, the astrological Sabbats,
Yeah.
I feel like we're just big everywhere.
Equinoxes
because humans have
and-
always
yeah.
figured out the skies and astrology and things like that. But this is entering the Spirit King phase of the year.
I like that.
I do too. Which consists of Mabon, Samhain, and Yule.
Okay.
And it's broken into matter and spirit. So we're entering the spirit, the dark half, kind of like the spirit type part of the year that goes, I don't know.
I can dig it.
Yeah. And then before that is the matter, and it's like Matter King and things like that. And, it's like the vibrant life type part of the
Very
year.
earth, very here based.
Yeah.
While these three are kind of elsewhere.
Yeah. The veil is just rapidly thinning.
It's just shredding.
It's shredding to pieces, disappearing.
All kinds of stuff is slipping through.
Yeah. So that's what I have. That's what I have on,
Mabon.
yes. There's always kind of the extra style rituals of the Book of Pagan Rituals.
The kind of extra. These are extra as all hell. There's role play.
There's role play. So if you have a coven, these are for you. But they're fun to read. Mm-hmm. So here we go. So
wait, hold on. What has this brought us in the past? This has brought us aggressively cutting your partner's hair.
Blessed be, etc.
Blessed be, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
And let the ladies touch.
It's a great book. It really is a great book, and it's
we're not ripping on it. It's just so extra.
As two mainly solitary practitioners, the idea of these types of rituals, I just can't even wrap my head around it.
But I would love to do it.
I would totally do it.
Oh my god!
So let me read you the ritual out of the Book of Pagan Rituals.
On the nose.
On the nose. Many fruits, vegetables, and other natural foods are to be placed about the altar. Natural foods.
Natural foods.
Natural foods. Mm-hmm. Doesn't specify.
Okay.
Just natural foods.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. As well as wine glasses.
Okay.
For everyone present. Everyone needs a wine glass.
Even the children.
Even the toddlers.
Honestly, back in the day, absolutely. So the altar itself is set up, as usual.
Sure.
Though scattered with autumn leaves. So here they will just still be green.
You have to pluck them.
Yeah, you will have to have pulled them off the tree. An elder woman should be chosen to act as the priestess, for this is the season of the crone.
If you don't have one in your coven,
store-bought
is fine.
Just, go out in the wild.
Rent one.
Grab an elderly woman.
Get a granny.
And make her read this.
Granny grab.
Put your glasses on
Granny,
and read this.
You need to do some real weird shit.
Which is really funny because she has to say this stuff. So it just be in the name of the goddess. Well, first, she will light 3 candles. Set them upon the altar as the rest gather round. And she says, In the name of the goddess, and under her protection, the rite has now begun. Yes.
Because she has said so.
She has said so.
Ooh.
The priestess and the priest face each other from opposite sides of the altar. The priest says, "The crane flies south and winter must come. The green seasons are past and winds shall be cold."
Oh.
Kind of a rhyme.
Doesn't rhyme. I mean,
You can tell it's trying. It's close enough. The priestess then says, "So now we must prepare without and within for the hard seasons which lie before us." It is a hard season.
Can you write this on your hand, or do you gotta...
I know. You just gotta really study this. You think about this all year. You practice, a few nights a week.
You come home. All right, I gotta do my...
Okay, so the priest then says, "As we shall store up food for the body, so also we must put in store strength for the spirit until spring is born again."
I like that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's nice.
I get it. The priestess spreads her arms wide and invokes. "We do ask, O goddess wise, that your blessings may surround us.
Oh.
And we thank you for this plentiful food which you have given us. Cast your blessing upon this bounty that it may especially strengthen us and lead us in your hidden ways. Blessed be."
Oh.
And everybody then
Of
shouts,
course.
Blessed be. The priest opens the wine and pours for all.
Oh.
As do all hold forth their glasses, he announces, "Friends, I proclaim a toast.
Oh.
To the good seasons which have gone and the good ones yet to come.
Proclaim.
Blessed be." And everyone says, Blessed be.
I like the idea of everyone holding forth a wine glass. And then if you have a particularly large coven, you gotta stop and open a new bottle. And
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it, hold on.
So he toasts and everybody, "Blessed be." He keeps going though. There's the toast continues.
He's not done.
And he says, again, "Friends, I proclaim a toast."
Oh, again.
Again.
Okay.
He's going for an encore.
Okay.
"To the bounty of autumn and to the good friends we treasure.
Oh.
Blessed be." Everybody,
Blessed
a chorus
be.
of blessed be.
Is this another premature blessed be? Is he gonna keep going?
"Friends, I proclaim a toast."
Okay.
"To the goddess.
Oh.
May she bring peace back to the world. Blessed be."
Blessed be.
And, okay, so
Okay,
this is
I
funny.
swear I thought you were gonna say friends.
And friends, may I proclaim a toast. So then, okay, it says, "Meditation exercises may be done, and the rite may at this time be open to any in the group who wishes to add to the above." So you can keep proclaiming a toast if you so wish.
I want to believe that these are different people standing up and
But
saying,
it's-
"Friends."
I love how it's just the priest every time.
I like it's like he almost forgot, and then he was like, "Oh, I forgot the goddess." Friends,
And
wait.
but I love it. There's no end also. It's just the same intro every time. "I proclaim a toast." Not another toast. Just a toast. Singing and the playing of musical instruments are also appropriate.
As usual.
It's a harvesty day.
Is there a festival wherein that is not welcome?
Not really. To close the ritual, the priestess puts out the candles and proclaims that the rite is done.
Okay.
After the rite, some of the foodstuffs,
Some
of the foodstuffs, the priestess is going to take all of the rest of it home. It's
Really?
No.
Oh, I thought it said that in the book. I volunteer to be priestess.
Yeah, no kidding.
Jeez.
Some of the foodstuff which have been blessed during the ceremony should be prepared and cured, preserved, or canned by those who took part in the rite.
Oh, so all this stuff.
Yeah,
is-
the stuff that's been gathered,
Yeah.
all the natural
Yes,
foods.
all the natural
Now it all
foods.
comes full circle. It makes sense.
Your natural apples.
Yes. Then everybody can get together and can a bunch of food and make preserves. And it says, by those who took part in the rite. So if you have guests who didn't, they just better
You get
get
no
out of the way.
jams.
No, you can watch. That's what you get. Should have participated.
Come back on the next one. We'll cut your hair off.
Yeah, I love it. These foods may be used in later seasonal rituals. And that, my friends, is the fall equinox ritual.
I love
from
it.
a book of pagan rituals.
Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, it never disappoints.
I feel like I know exactly what our reference point from this ritual is going to be.
Friends, I proclaim a toast.
It's Mabon. In the southern hemisphere, it is Ostara.
Okay.
And as many of the Sabbats are, it's the opposite of what it is on the wheel of the year.
Which is really cool to me.
Yeah, you kind of doing one thing and then you flip it around. So Ostara is all about preparing for work, but also kind of like Embolg. It's getting ready for work. It's starting the work, blessing the fields. You're getting your tools out. You're making sure they work well. You're even probably starting to plant your first seeds and or whatever. You're getting it going. And Ostara is all about welcoming the work that's to come and looking at it's like a blessing. You made it through the winter and you're about to start work, and yeah, it's going to be hard, dude, but you get to do it again.
Yeah.
The opposite end, Mabon, it's about celebrating the success of that work that you put in. And it's about kind of honoring everything that you went through and the fact that, no, you haven't technically made it through winter yet, but you've made it through that first step of preparation. Celebrating the work that you did and readying yourself for a season of rest. So like you said, it's about chilling.
Yeah.
It's about posting up and having a good rest and going, God damn, I did good.
I did good work.
You know, after a long day of working, when you sit back and crack your beer.
Yeah.
That's Mabon.
Perfect.
So it is a fall festival. As you talked about, many fall festivals kind of permeate every culture and every part of the thing. And we're celebrating the things that are to come. We're celebrating the arrival of autumn. And it hasn't come everywhere. It has not come here yet. But it's a festival. It's a festival to ring it in, regardless of if it's reached you yet. So the fall equinox is where the day and the night are equal. The light and the dark have equal power at this point. However, there is kind of a acknowledgement. There's a background acknowledgement that the sun's power is starting to fade.
Yeah.
And the power is returning to the night. Which is, it's exactly like what you were saying. It's that, what was it, matter and spirit?
Yeah.
So we're kind of fading into the spirit time.
Getting into it.
We're getting to a point where there's not much to do physically.
Yeah.
Besides, like, keep yourself alive.
Sustain yourself.
We still have to do all the preparation, like the canning.
Yeah.
We've picked everything. We've been out in the hot sun and we grew it. And I'm speaking very metaphorically here because, again, it's not usually us. I mean, I have big respect for like homesteaders who do this for their families and stuff because it's still real hard.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you got in a pinch, you could hit up the Brookshires if you wanted to. Not a lot of that going on back then. So metaphorically, we're honoring work that we've done. We're honoring the fact that coming up, it's about to be a very restful season. So it's the time to sit down and make your plans and things like that. But right now, it's not about doing any of that.
No.
It's about
enjoying.
It's about wine.
Yeah. Chilling with Dionysus.
It's about putting your feet up. Having a ice cold beer and a cheeseburger in paradise.
Absolutely.
Y'all, we're at the beach. We've been listening to like a lot of Jimmy
There's
Buffett.
been a lot of Jimmy Buffett.
So being that it is the second festival of harvest, or the second harvest festival, it's a big time for food.
Oh yeah, big food day.
Big if true.
Big if true.
That didn't even make sense there, but I love it so much.
I love it.
So if you think about it, so much about what embodies this holiday is food related.
It's a total feast day.
You know, think about everything that we love today, even in a non-pagan sense. Pumpkin spice lattes.
Oh yeah.
Right? Pumpkins.
It's the stereotypical fall feast day. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's you've got s'mores and marshmallows and like pumpkin pie is about to make a return.
A couple of people brought a guitar and you know you're gonna sing a little bit. Like
I have some associations for you. Here's some things that we can associate. Some sings is what I said.
Some sings.
Here's some sings. Here's some things we can associate with Mabon. So you can choose to use this on your altar, or you can choose to just kind of, I like to try to eat seasonally. I've talked about it.
Yeah.
You know, I like to try to buy what is in season, and it just kind of helps. It kind of slips its way into that gratefulness practice, where you really go, wow, somebody grew this.
Yeah.
So here's some colors of Mabon. You can wear these. You can put them on your altar. You can paint your eyebrows these colors. Here we go.
It.
We've got yellow, brown, red, purple, green, and gold. I love green and gold in itself.
I like that. I like how purple just kind of slips in there.
You know, it's starting. It's just like the trees. You know, it's like it's starting to turn.
It makes me think of eggplants.
Into those.
Like I'm picturing a cornucopia with just this
just
big
an
meaty eggplant full.
Virile. Yeah, it's starting to turn, but there's still those hints of summer left. There's still those bright colors. You still got purple and yellow. It's transitioning into a time of, like the next one we do is going to be like orange, black, and, So going along with those, naturally, we're going to have corresponding crystals and stones to work with. So here's our heavy hitters for Mabon. Tiger's Eye.
I love it.
You do. Moss agate? Or do you say agate?
I say agate, but I don't know what I'm saying.
And then there's something, and I wasn't aware of this until now, there's gold sheen obsidian.
That sounds real extra.
So great. And then smoky quartz are associated with this.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
I've got herbs and spices for you. And this is what I'm talking about. I like to go, okay, what was recent? Mabon was recent. What spices should I use?
Yeah.
And use that. And it just kind of helps me stay a little more connected. We talk a lot about feeling disconnected from our practice. And I think little things like this can really help. So yarrow, sage, chamomile.
Oh.
And then, of course, there's rosemary, which is kind of a sub-in for everything. Rosemary works its way into every part of the year.
It just does. Well, you can't hardly kill it. I mean, it's just there.
It's there. And however, it is a little bit extra applicable for Mabon. You can also work it into bread. This is a very bread holiday.
I love a good rosemary bread.
With some oil? Boy.
Wow.
Allspice, nutmeg, and of course, my Lord and Savior, cinnamon.
Of course.
Those are all kind of starting to come around. They're not in like full, I was going to say full dick mode, but that isn't. They're not in full swing quite
Are you
yet.
sure?
They're not in full dick mode.
Full.
Virile dick mode. But they're here. They're making an appearance.
I was listening to the episode of ours the other day because I had no podcast to listen to, so I just scrolled through and
So you just put on ours?
I picked one, yeah. And it was the episode when you were talking about in romance fiction, the full breasts, and I've not stopped thinking about them. You're just full.
I don't like it.
Full.
I just keep going back to full of what?
Yeah.
Boob meat?
I like to think it's because it's a guy who wrote it and it's just milk.
Yeah. That's what girls' boobs are full of all the time.
It's always full of milk.
Good. That's where milk comes from.
Gross.
Jesus. Okay, incense. And I'm about an incense.
I love it.
So the scent of the time is frankincense
Nice.
and myrrh.
Oh, the two together.
The two together. And then also cinnamon and clove, which you don't even really necessarily need any special oil.
Yeah.
You can just toast some cinnamon and clove on like a charcoal disc.
Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon can get a little burny, I think. But I still love the smell of it. Signs of the season are pine cones, nuts, dried flowers, and leaves. So using everything I've just mentioned, the incense and the herbs and the special colored stones, the nuts, you can make a horn of plenty.
Horn of plenty.
Or a cornucopia. So a cornucopia is, and you've seen one before, they're a horn. They're usually made out of like wicker or something. It usually lays on its side and has stuff
everything
like
spills out.
Spilling out.
It doesn't really hold things well.
No. Not a great symbol for what it is.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to represent, it's called a horn of plenty. It represents abundance.
Yeah.
And it represents, and I'm sure there's some really cool history. Maybe like that's what they used to like use as baskets to like put their shit in.
No idea.
And like some maidens would come skipping in.
It just loves to spill shit.
It loves to spill shit. They look like drinking horns, I guess. But people, they just stuff them with all kinds of
They look like
shit.
a bugle.
They look exactly like a bugle.
That's, if you don't know,
like
it's a bugle.
Little curve at the end.
Yeah. With things like tomatoes and shit spilling out
shit.
of it.
I don't know about tomatoes.
Whatever.
It's got like whole chickens coming out of it. No, oh my god. Okay, so anyway, they're supposed to attract wealth and also like simultaneously celebrate the bounty that you have. So it's bringing in plenty, but also saying like, thanks for the plenty. You can fill it with herbs and acorns and everything else, and they make a cute little decoration.
They do make a cute decoration.
And then it always, without fail, makes me think of Hunger Games.
Yeah, I
Because
do,
the cornucopia that they had.
Yep.
The Norse used this time for divining the upcoming year. Because like you said, this was their kind of end of the year, New Year celebration, somewhere in between. So they would do all of their divining. They would do a good like full spread for the upcoming year.
Yeah.
I like to do a half like a half year reading around this time. I did one last year. And then I also did one around, I guess it was Ostara. I did the other half of the year, but just kind of broke it down by month, and I used oracle cards. And this year I'd like to try it with like my tarot cards, because I'm getting a little better at them. But if you do any kind of reading of cards or runes, maybe you're casting beans, but this is the time to do it and really find out what your year's gonna be. This is a wonderful little activity, is to cleanse and bless your tools, just as you did around the time of Imbolg and Ostara. You kind of cleanse them and bless them for like, hey, bring me a lot of good shit.
Well, shut.
Now what you're doing is saying, hey, thanks for bringing me the good shit, and putting them away. And
see, I'm kind of and I went to like a spiritual tool thing, and it's kind of funny because it's about to be time when I dust mine off. Because like in the summertime, I am all energy through the palms, intuitive, don't need really anything. I'll use my fan, of course, when I smudge the house, which I don't really smudge it as much in summer because I feel like my root chakra is so big, the whole house is cleansed. Yeah. And
your house is enveloped in red.
Yeah. It's just like in Good Omens when it's like she couldn't see his aura because it's the size of like the fucking UK. It's what it feels like, and I don't even worry about it. But in wintertime, I don't even worry about it. But I feel like in wintertime, like my ego, I guess, shrinks and things can just slither on in.
So you feel the need to bring in extra like helping tools. Yeah.
Winter is when I'm way more, I feel like I'm witchier in winter, even though in summertime I'm at my peak, but that's just all natural intuitive shit
I get
at
it
point.
Because I feel more naturally witchy in the wintertime because that's when I'm walking through and I'm blasting shit
That's
with my
exactly
hands.
what I mean. Like I'm not having to do as much like activities because it just happens. Yeah, that's exactly it.
And vice versa in the summertime, bringing out shit, even though I feel like I'm like, I have newt and frog penis and whatever, like I'm using shit that witches use. I just don't feel, I feel like I need it to be a witch. And then, winter rolls around and I'm just like, Frr.
Exactly.
That was fire coming out of my hands. You actually said fire. So this time of year is a time of balance. We've talked about that. So the spells that you can do on this day very much are represented in balance. So spells like justice, any kind of justice type work that you want to do. Financial security to match the work that you've been doing. So not just spells that are like, I want to win the lottery. It's like, hey, I've been working real hard. I would like to see some goddamn money from it.
Some forward motion.
Please. Long-term relationship spells, happiness or success for, your time that you spend together. Things like that. Things that balance out. You can also use this time to do releasing spells of something that you're holding on to, particularly if it's like you've become disproportionately upset to the thing that caused you to feel upset. There's no balance in that. So that's a good time to let it go. You can address it if you want to. Sit down and think about why you're upset and all those good things, but it's also a good time to like do the spell to kind of give you that extra push. I've got foods for you. I saved them for the end. I've got apples.
Yeah, big day for apples.
I hate to admit this, but I was a grown ass adult before I realized that apples were like a winter thing.
Yeah.
I just assumed, I don't know, I assumed all food came from like the summer. And I was like, apples are a cold dish? Grains.
Great.
Grains are big, so this is another bready holiday. We're hot off the heels of Ludensaw, so I feel like everybody might be kind of breaded out. Yeah. Because wheat does come, I feel like wheat comes first, usually, and then it's like berries and fruits and shit like that. And then your Sawin's like a wrap-up of everything else that's straggling. Gourds, pumpkins, squashes, and the like. Root veggies, which are my favorite thing in the whole world.
Get some good potatoes.
I love a potato and a carrot.
I love a carrot.
I love any kind of carrot.
I do too.
I'll eat a carrot.
I love the deep purple ones, the deep red, purple, bloody looking ones.
Okay, I don't like that association. Corn. And you see corn represented a lot in like corn dollies at this time. This is a time for corn dollies. Pomegranates, which is why I asked you about
my dad wrote a porno episode. Yes.
And I could not remember what exactly they said. For anyone out there, it's her breasts hung like pomegranates.
Like pomegranates.
Which is not a thing. And then grapes. So, of course, therefore, wine. And those are all foods that you can work into your celebrations. And that moves me to celebrations.
Celebration.
Here's some modern celebrations that you can do. Of course, you can do a full-ass ritual, but a lot of people do choose to celebrate in small ways for a longer time versus a big celebration like on that exact day.
Yes.
And I kind of like that, but I like both, don't get me wrong, but I kind of like better. I like anything that can kind of keep you connected for longer.
I like to usually go that route too.
Yeah. And then it feels, there's not as much pressure.
It doesn't feel forced that way.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of the times we have responsibilities. Not everybody can do a big thing or can't afford to do a big thing.
Yeah.
And back in these days, in a lot of these cultures and a lot of these places in time, the whole village would stop to get together to do this. We don't do that now. Here's some tiny little everyday modern celebrations. Gratitude work.
Yeah.
Talked about it already.
That's a given. Yeah.
I'll never stop talking about gratitude work, but especially at this point, because this is the time to be thankful. It's the pagan Thanksgiving. Also, anything that you can do to, I guess, kind of honor the things that you have and be grateful for them. Yeah. So fall cleaning is big at this point.
Yeah. I love a good fall clean.
Good fall clean. I love a spring clean.
Yeah.
But it's time to kind of prepare your home. I saw this really nice article that was talking about how fall cleaning is different than spring cleaning. Spring cleaning was traditionally done because we're waking back up, we're kicking dust around, and we're kind of getting ready for our lives again. But because the sun hangs differently, it's easier to actually see dust and shit. So it was a good time to kind of go through and do that. But fall cleaning is maybe less about physical cleaning. Do that too. But it's also like, bring your blankets out of storage. Yeah. And start laying them around.
Start preparing.
Get little baskets if you have them you can put there and just kind of make ready. Yeah. Get your nest ready, as it were.
I'm going to do that this year. I didn't do that last year. And because I do go pretty dormant in regards to effort, and I would love to do it and do another toss out clean where you just go through, get rid of shit, buy some good throw blankets, and get kind of prepared, things like that.
Get it ready before it's here. Yeah. And then that way you're not like freezing and you're like, I should have brought my blankets down. This is a good time to do it. And that way you can do it slowly and you can think, I'm glad that I have these things. I hate to be cheesy about it, but it's real. There are people out there who don't have blankets and shit. Yeah. And they don't have the luxury of being like, I'm going to put my cute pumpkin statue right here.
Absolutely.
And it's about kind of remembering that and thinking what
take a moment and look around.
Look around and think, wow. Wow. And then if you, of course, instead of one thing that makes me, I'm sorry, I have to say it, one thing that makes me so mad. I know people on this earth who will gather up armfuls of clothing and bedding and things and throw them away.
I don't understand it.
Throw them away. So please don't be like that. If you have shit to throw away, even if it's a little worse for the wear, donate it. They'll decide if it stays or goes. Yeah. So that's,
and seriously, even a big thing too, I guarantee you, if people don't want these, dog shelters do.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Huge. Any old pillows and blankets and whatnot, dog shelters for the winter time. Yeah. They run through so many blankets to keep everybody warm. It's if you have that extra shit, take it. And you don't, if you're like, oh, I don't want to give it's too gross or whatever, any reason, has a hole in it, take it to the dog shelter. They'll be so happy about it.
There's also family shelters.
Yes, big time.
Yeah. Or if there's any kind of food kitchens or anything like that, a lot of times they'll take anything. Yeah. So just keep that in mind.
Things about to get cold out there.
It's getting cold out there. It's cold out there every day. Groundhog, anybody? I watched.
Didn't you just watch that the other day?
Yeah. I do. For some reason, I don't know why. Every couple of years, I'll just sit and watch Groundhog Day.
Just revisit and Groundhog just be
Day. I love it so much. Kitchen witchery is big at this time.
Yeah, I can see that. Canning and preserving and
hugely.
Yeah, probably making tinctures and shit for wintertime cold. I've seen a lot of people have been making, what is that cider called? It's called red cider or something. I don't remember what it's called. Healing cider or something. Anyway, it's a cider.
Yeah.
But it's like you take a little bit every day. It almost sounds like an apple cider vinegar type thing, but it's not.
Yeah.
But you don't just like slam it.
Yeah.
And it's to keep sickness away and whatnot.
Yeah,
And I've seen
yeah.
a few people making that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the time I feel like to start making your illness preparedness type stuff.
A lot of herbs and ointments are also being made right now because our herbs are, they've just come in or they're coming in now. And a lot of things that think about like Four Thieves.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like cinnamon. I believe there's clove in it as well.
Yeah.
I could be wrong on that. Something very similar though.
I love Four Thieves.
Kind of that keeps shit away. There's a lot of very sickness, like again, I'm coming back to it. Cinnamon. Yeah. It's very preventative. So you're already in your kitchen. You're doing your canning. You're doing your stuff. But you can also make your ointments and your stuff like that. Really comes back to using the gifts that you've been given, to make a feast. So go that list of food, your apples and your grains and gourds, make a little dish with those things and think about like, this is the time for this and this is what we do. And you can put little blessings into all of the things that you do. It's a good time to get started with kitchen witchery if you've been looking into it.
Yeah, you just kind of have that natural drive, right? And you always want to just open the windows up.
And see, that's how it's more comfortable. It's
is.
Coming back around to a comfortable part of year. Even if you're not in love with winter.
Oh, yeah, it's like me. I don't love it, but man, if I don't love fall. Like, I hate winter, but fall's special.
Exactly. A lot of people might have polarizing opinions on winter and summer, but most people,
fall's just right.
Spring and fall are right where it's at. So a lot of people are more comfortable. You kind of are getting, I'm personally feeling like I want to get back out and start, like I'm feeling that drive. Yeah. Like it's coming back around. So I know I will be doing some kitchen witchery. And I also want to say, I was just thinking about this in particular. I was thinking about little spells you can do to put onto your food. In general, like if you're stirring something in your kitchen, go clockwise. That's to attract. So you could kind of go clockwise and think about what you want to bring in and go counterclockwise or whittershins.
And what is it? Daosil? Clockwise, like Daosil?
Yes.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
It's one of those, you say it, I think one of those ways.
But go opposite of clockwise for banishing and whatnot. And all those little tricks and hacks you can kind of...
You can listen to those in the Everyday Magic episode.
Exactly.
Whatever number.
But it brought me back to thinking about putting cinnamon in coffee, which was one of the things I did.
We did it
about.
The other day. We did it last weekend. You put some cinnamon in the coffee. I do love that. I love that, and I love mint leaves in coffee.
It's good for your like a chocolate mint. Like
you
were talking about
some
with
like
Roger.
mint sprigs in there.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
Somebody wrote in, and I think I talked about it on a live, but I would like to actually say this on the podcast. I'm so sorry, guys, if I've already said this, but I can't find the message that they wrote. And I really need to get this message out to them. Somebody wrote in and they were like, I listened to your Everyday Magic and you said to put cinnamon in coffee and I tried.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, and it didn't mix in and it just made a slimy mess in the bottom of the cup. So I just want to, again, I want to be an advocate for mixing them into your coffee grounds.
Put it in the grounds before you brew.
And then brew because it's going to come out wonderful. And like it is so gross if you just mix.
Well, and cinnamon is like water resistant anyway.
It's naturally, it's not going to play well with anything. So you can mix and mix and mix. And it's either going to sit on top and you're going to breathe it through your nose and cough to death. Yeah. Or it's going to slide to the bottom and it's going to be slimy and you're going to want to cough to death.
Either way, the moment's ruined.
It's bad. It's not good. So mix that in. And then, as per usual, I have some recipes after the spooky music at the end. Mm-hmm. Spooky music?
No.
Regular music, sexy music, sexy, spooky music.
That's fair.
Dope.
That's so us.
That is so us in a nutshell. So stay tuned from that because I've got a cider.
See, that's, I love pumpkin spice and I'll get down, but at the end of the day, my heart
is with a cider. Yeah,
it's with a cider. It always will be.
I'll have about 2 pumpkin spice things.
Yeah, about me too. Because I look forward to the first one. I do have to say, as much as I like it, I'm always disappointed a little. Yeah. I always feel like I remember it being better than it is every single year.
And I think that you can actually make a better pumpkin spice at home.
Yeah. Yeah. I think things sometimes they get a little too... It just tastes a little too artificial to me when if you get like allspice and nutmeg and, things like that and really mix in those more potent spices that curb that sweetness in there. That's when you're like, all right, we're getting there. And of course, like pumpkin spice, but like you get the other guys playing in there. Yeah. I get it.
But cider's going pretty hard.
I love cider.
I'm not just talking like alcoholic cider. Yeah, once or twice. I was going to say thrice, but then I couldn't remember.
I don't know
what
fourth would be for that either.
Thrice. You can make like a nice non-alcoholic cider, and it's just a delicious treat.
See, for me, it's just all from a tonsil perspective.
Yeah.
Because
it's medicinal. And see, that's the thing. We're talking about kitchen witchery here.
Yeah. That
cider,
cinnamon and all those spices in there. And
it's
even
delicious, but it's also keeping you healthy.
It's keeping you healthy.
Yeah.
Like, because, a lot of time in fall, basically spring and fall, Hunter and me are out on the porch almost every night by a fire.
Yeah.
And, of course, winter's too cold for us. And summer, it's like you're literally suicidal if you get out there and start a fire and sit by it.
Yeah.
But
it's fucking Scorpio.
You are going to die. But
we have a Scorpio in the room. I'm sorry, Ashley.
She's asleep.
She's given me permission to make the Scorpio joke, so.
But we're out there all the time, and being in the night air, or even just with air with any smoke in it, my tonsils explode.
Yeah.
And so it's like fall time. I slam cider all fall, and so I associate it with my own wellness.
Maybe and now it's like worked its way back around. So when you have cider, you just feel super well.
Yeah, it's like, I am so sickness free right now.
Yeah. And the placebo effect is
huge. It's all you need sometimes.
Yeah. And sometimes it makes me I get a little miffed when people are like, that's just a placebo. Do you understand how strong our minds are?
Oh my God. I know.
The placebo effect is still medicine.
It can, don't count on it.
Yeah, no. And you still, of course, you have the cinnamon and the clove and everything that's going in your body.
Absolutely.
But immediately you feel like I could fight.
It's just like how stress makes you sick.
Yeah.
And basically, if you're feeling the opposite of that, it stands to reason your immune system and whatnot, it's just going to be feeling better about things, about life.
So after this sexy spooky music, I've got a cider recipe. I have a Mabon stew recipe.
That sounds tasty.
I'm about a stew.
I stew.
Love
and I associate stew with fall. Big time.
Yeah. Cold weather. I'm not a chili fan.
I am.
I'm not a fan
I'm
of
a
chili.
homemade chili fan. I love to make
This
chili.
is gonna stress people out, and I know everyone in the world's about to get triggered at what I'm gonna say. I like chili with beans.
No, that's the best way to have it.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Do we agree on this?
Yeah.
Nobody.
No, my chili's full of beans.
Likes chili with beans.
No, anytime I make it, it has beans in it. I made it twice last fall, and it was amazing, and it's full of beans.
More than one person say that it's like trashy.
What?
Yeah.
I just feel like it's hearty.
I don't know. I don't understand the association. But anyway,
I guess because it's filler.
I get maybe it's like
But I love it. I don't love the concept of just like a meat paste soup. Yeah. I want those beans in there to break that texture up.
I feel like Joey. It's like chili, good. Beans, good. What's the problem?
It's delicious. Yeah, no, I do black and kidney beans in
I
mine.
love black beans. Oh, baby.
Both of those have like a good firm texture. I am kind of hungry.
And if you kids are good, I might have a salted caramel apple sheet cake recipe as well.
Shit balls.
Yeah, baby.
Wow.
That sounded real gross.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. The reverb on that was high.
I liked it.
Next week, we've got a special ep. What do we got for them?
Spooky Sode 6.
Spooky Sode 666.
6.
On Spooky Sode 6, we go to the Screaming Bridge of Arlington, Texas. We tell some spooky stories about two subjects that you'll just have to tune in and see, and we also tell listener stories. So tune in for that. Have a great Mabon. Again, that's in, I believe, 2 weeks after this comes out.
Yep.
Get you some apples and get you an old lady off the street to do a ritual.
Make sure she's got glasses or that she can read good.
Yeah. Oh God, what if she's just like, I can't see this.
Just wing it.
Just
go with your heart.
Just say what's in your heart. Why am I here?
Y'all bunch are strange.
If you would like to advertise on the Witch Bitch Amateur Hour podcast adventure hour,
absolutely.
Where can you go?
You can go to Advertise. You can go to advertisecast.com and search the Witch Bitch Amateur Hour podcast.
We have an email where you can talk at us. This is wbahpodcast@gmail.com. And if you want to see what that chili finger's all about, you can talk to Senior Jim over at
Instagram at wbahpodcast.
We have a Twitter that's at
Bitch Hour.
Facebook is at witchamateurhour. No bitch on Facebook.
No beach on Facebook.
No beach on Facebook.
No beach on Facebook.
If you're interested in supporting the podcast, we have a Patreon. How can you find that Patreon? And give me the short version.
Patreon.com/witchbitchamateurhour. WBAH podcast.
The cutest P.O. box in Texas.
By the way, did you see the email where somebody drew our P.O. box? It's adorable. It's great. We'll post it on this day.
Hell yeah.
That'll be good. It is so good.
We have the cutest P.O. box in Texas. What is that?
It is P.O. Box 865, Canton, Texas 75103. Friends, I proclaim a toast.
Oh, okay.
Proclaim.
You're not proposing because that implies you're asking.
You are proclaiming.
Goddamn it, you're about to say a toast.
Yes.
Well, we proclaim a toast. Happy super early Mabon to you and yours. Put us pictures of your Mabon...
Your wares.
Feast. Your wares.
Your canned wares.
Your canned good. The grains that you grew and picked yourself. Put them up over on our socials that we just listed. And with that, this has been the Witch Bitch Amateur Hour. Before we really get into the recipes, I want to apologize if you can hear my squeaky ass chair in the background from time to time. It really is distracting. The first recipe I have for you is Mabon stew. And this is from over at themagiccirclet.com, and I will put a link for that in the show notes. For Mabon stew, you will need 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, 1.5 pounds stewing beef, 1/2 cup of chopped onion, 1/2 cup of sliced celery, 3 cups of beef broth, 2 carrots, 2 medium potatoes, 1/2 cup baby lima beans. I'm not sure if I've ever heard of baby lima, but that's what you need. 1 cup of apple juice, 1/2 cup corn kernels, 12 ounces or 1 dozen small white onions, salt and pepper to taste, 2 tablespoons flour, and 2 tablespoons cold water. So here we get into the instructions. The first, they start this off by saying, put on your new circlet from the Magic Circlet. We love a self-promoting king. They go on to say, skyclad is not recommended for cooking. In a large cauldron, or saucepan, over medium heat, brown the beef in the vegetable oil, add the onions and celery, and saute for 3 to 5 minutes. Add beef broth and bring to a boil, or as some people have said, bring to the boil. Reduce heat to low and cover. Allow this to simmer for about 1 to 1.5 hours. After it's simmered, add the carrots, potatoes, baby lima beans, and apple juice. Simmer again for 30 to 40 minutes longer, or until the vegetables are tender to your liking. Then add the drained onions and corn and continue cooking for 5 to 7 minutes. In a small bowl or cup, combine the flour with the cold water until it is smooth. Add the mixture to the simmering broth a little bit at a time until the stew has thickened. You can then salt and pepper to your taste. This is going to serve 4 to 6 people, and it says here as a suggestion, serve with hot buttered biscuits or cornbread. I suggest that you take them up on that offer. That sounds amazing. The next recipe I have is for a cider for your health. This is also from themagiccirclet.com. The things you need to make this cider are 2 quarts of apple cider, pre-made is fine, 3 cinnamon sticks, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon whole cloves, 1/3 of a teaspoon of salt, and 3 dashes of nutmeg. Now, you know me, I'm also gonna throw in about a half a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more cinnamon. That's up to your taste. So to make the cider, you're going to combine all of the ingredients in your cauldron, and again they say or saucepan, and bring it to a boil. Simmer and stir for about 30 minutes with a wooden spoon. Or, and they say here, and I've never thought about this, instead of a wooden spoon, you can use a large cinnamon stick. Drain to remove the spices, or you can get one of those little like cheesecloth bags and you can put all the spices inside of that, and that way you just have to remove that at the very end of it if you don't feel like doing the whole straining process. There's a couple of different variations that they have here. If you'd like to drink this hot, they say, and they word this beautifully, pour the cider back from whence thou brewed to keep warm. Serve with a cinnamon stick and a dash of cinnamon on top, or you can add a pat of butter to the cup before serving to enhance the just delicious creaminess of it all. If you would like to drink this chilled, it's perfectly fine to allow it to come to room temperature, place it into the fridge, and then you can drink it straight out of the fridge. You can also pour it over the ice, but be aware that you might end up with a bit of a watery cider if it's too hot when you pour it. And the last way you can have this cider is a hard cider. Add a little bit of spiced rum to your taste, to your flavor. I found a similar recipe that suggested 3 ounces for the entire cider. Some people will add, I don't know, maybe a half shot to each cup, depending on, you know yourself. Drink responsibly. The last recipe I have for you is from backyardeden.com, and this is for a salted caramel apple sheet cake. 2 cups flour plus 2 tablespoons flour, 2 cups of sugar, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, half of a cup of butter, 1 cup water, half a cup shortening, half a cup buttermilk, half a teaspoon baking soda, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon vanilla, and 2 cups peeled and chopped green apples. You will also need a couple of extra ingredients for the frosting. You will need half a cup of butter, 6 tablespoons milk, 3.5 cups of powdered sugar, a half teaspoon of vanilla, and a half cup of caramel sauce. You can use the prepared stuff, store-bought is fine, or you can choose to make your own. In a large mixing bowl, mix the flour, sugar, and cinnamon. Stir to combine. Set aside. In a medium saucepan, combine the butter, water, and shortening. Bring it to a boil. After it hits the boil point, add the flour mixture and stir to combine. Add the buttermilk, then the baking soda, then the eggs, then the vanilla in that order, mixing it all up in between each addition. Lastly, you stir in your apples. Pour this mixture into a 15 by 13 inch greased pan. It says here you can also use a 9 by 13, so you might have to adjust the cooking time, so just kind of keep an eye on it, and it says here they will be slightly thicker. Bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes and let it cool for about 15 or so minutes. While the cake is cooling, you can make your frosting by combining the butter and the milk in a medium saucepan. You can microwave this all up to make it nice and melty if you'd like. It's a little easier to work with. Then add the powdered sugar, vanilla, and the caramel sauce and stir it until it is smooth. You can then pour this frosting evenly over the cooled cake. If you want to be super extra, poke little holes in the cake and then pour the frosting on top so it gets in the cake and makes it all moist and delicious. So there you go. There are 3 incredibly delicious sounding Mabon recipes. If you do end up making these, we would love to see the pictures of them over on our Facebook page at Witch Amateur Hour, No Bitch on Facebook. And once again, happy Mabon to you and yours.